Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage with on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age, you don't need motivation. You need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, you waited too long. Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage with on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age, you don't need motivation. You need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, you waited too long.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Well, it ain't too good where I'm at. I mean, it's cloudy. I think we got a flash flood warning going on over here, but it is what it is. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Attraction Economics. I'm your host, Big Dog Barking. You know what I'm saying? And over here at Attraction Economics, we break down the supply and demand of attraction. We talk about the power, the leverage, and the status that it holds. And we also talk about how attention is the number one currency and resource in 2026, how you can maintain your attention, how you spend your attention, and how to gain more attention. You know what I'm saying? So, as y'all enter the building, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you would like to donate to the channel, hit the Cash App $ Big Dog Barking 2132. Big donation, small donation. All donations are appreciated. But I also understand that the economy is kind of jacked up right now. Gas prices done went back up, food prices up. You know what I'm saying? People losing jobs. You gotta take care of your business, you gotta take care of your family. So I understand completely. So if you got it to donate, I would appreciate it. But if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, and I ain't gonna stress you about it. Hmm. So I done got caught up on the boys. I done got caught up, and yeah, it's a good job. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna check out Gen V. I heard the Pope be getting canceled after 2 seasons, but I'm gonna check it out before it you know, I'm gonna check that out. Now I'm starting to watch Invincible. Yeah, so I'm trying to catch up to some of the things y'all been watching, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so today's topic is you're not broke, you're invisible. Gentlemen, you're not broke, you're invisible. Now, if you go back to my prior life before this, when I talked about how, you get the bag, but you're not that dude. Basically saying is that just because you got the bag, you just got a lot of eyeballs on you. You might not be attractive. You just got money. You know what I'm saying? You just got some money and status, and people kiss your ass because of the money you got. But if you couldn't get women while you were broke, the money just exposed that you couldn't get women. If you can get women as a regular dude, then when you get money, you still gonna get women. You're gonna get more women. So that's basically what the last live was about. Was that, bruh, you can get the bag all you want to. You can work hard and get your money up, become a 6 figure, 7 figure dude. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bruh. Get your paper. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But if you was unattractive before the money, you still unattractive with the money. You just got money. You still women still gonna piss on you. You just got money. That's it. You paying for companionship, basically. Now, here goes the other side of it. As a broke dude, well, alleged broke, 5 figure guys, the 9 to 5ers, the blue collar guys, the ones that society and these talking points say that don't get no pussy. You're not broke. You just invisible. Don't let these talking points deter you from being the dude, for being a man. You know what I'm saying? I, for one, ain't never been a 6 figure guy. I don't come up here bragging about being a 6 figure guy, high value guy, and all that type of shit right there. No, I'm just a nigga from the dirt. I had to work on being uh an abundance mindset for a very long time. And that's why I be confident in some of the things I say. Because the things I have done to put me in this position. A lot of y'all take the talking points and feel some type of way. And I tell y'all guys a lot of times is that you let a Cardi B tell you broke boys don't deserve no pussy. And a lot of females chimed in saying, I know that's right. But the thing about it is, and I tell y'all guys a lot of times is this right here, is that, bro, you got options around you while you a broke boy. You just don't like the options you have around you as a quote unquote broke boy. So regardless of what a Cardi B done said, or Megan Thee Stallion, or whoever female done told you whether they famous or not, whether you see them in your everyday existence or somebody you see on TV, bruh, you got options. You got them. They right there in your face. There's a woman right there, right now. Whether you at work, whether you at school, whatever you doing right now, it's a female right now in your vicinity, in your proximity, in your orbit right now that is willing to be in a relationship with you and damn near give you everything you want right now. You know why you don't deal with her? Because they don't fit the mold. They're not the prototype. They're not the one that the manosphere and the red pill tell you to pick up. No, 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 no. That's why you don't have no options, because the ones that's available, the manosphere, the people that champion this shit would not approve of her. So you have no options. Let you tell it. And then the first time a female says she want a 6 figure dude, she want a dude that got this, that, and the third, and you're not that dude financially. You feel some type of way of saying, I deserve a chance because I'm a good guy. I deserve a chance because I'm a hard worker. I deserve a chance because I'm not a Pookie or a Ray Ray. I deserve a chance at the baddest chick walking because of all this right here. And they don't fuck with you. But it ain't because of your money. Trust me, it ain't because of your money. So, so if you a broke guy, you know what I'm saying, the dating market doesn't hate you. To contrary belief, if you a broke guy, I ain't even gonna call you broke. If you the average guy, The average earning guy. If you're the average earning guy, the dating market doesn't hate you. They don't hate you. The women in the market don't hate you. What it says is this right here. They don't care about you. You're invisible. In 2026, if you're the average earning guy, the women don't hate you. They don't care about you. You're invisible. And I tell y'all this, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all that this is not the safe space. This is not the coddling. This is not, I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear to take you about your day. No, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. And a lot of time when I talk about this shit, it's because I've been in these situations. It's not like I'm just talking shit. Like, if you a regular 9 to 5, 40 plus hour worker that make five good 5 figures, low six or whatever the case may be, you average earning. The women don't hate you. They don't care about you. You're not seen to them. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because you're a bad guy. You're not a bad guy. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. It ain't because you're a good guy. It ain't because you're invisible because you're the good guy. No, be a good guy. That's not why you're invisible to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not because you work hard. That's not why they don't care about you. That's not it. It's not because it's because you don't signal value. You don't signal value. It's not because you a good guy that they don't like, that they don't notice you. It's not that. So keep being a good guy. It's not because you putting in the hours at your job. That's not it either. It's because you don't signal value. You don't signal value. You don't show you're valuable to these women in the dating market in 2026. And hopefully by the end of this convo, by the end of this rant live, whatever the hell you want to call it, by the end of this, hopefully you'll get the mind frame that it's other things outside of money that can help you along the way. I'm not gonna say don't get no money. I'm just gonna say it's other things outside of money that will make you visible, that will get you noticed. So just hold on, like like it, share it, subscribe. Just hold on, and we gonna get you there. Cause I know it's a lot of guys out there that feel like they'll never get a woman because of their finances. But it's not just your money; it's a mindset. You men that are listening, whether you want to believe this or not, whether this hurt you or not, you have a broke mindset. You have a scarcity mindset. You feel like you're less than because you don't have what the internet tells you to have to be in relationships, to be with women, get your little pussy. Bruh, if I felt like some of y'all guys felt, I would never had a woman in my life. Never. But due to the powers of the world or whatever the case may be, I was blessed to have opportunities handed to me in my teens. I also created opportunities early in my teens. So when I got into my 20s, I was able to get a wife. and still be with the shit. So I learned early. And when I got my wife, whether y'all know the story or not, when I got with my wife, I was a janitor. I wasn't a rich dude. I wasn't no six-figure dude. I was a janitor. I was a janitor that made a $50 investment in a woman. And she been by my side for 2 decades. Not because I was rich. It's because I had value. And I done said this over and over again. My value comes from being able to talk to women. Being able to talk to women, being able to stand on what I am and not bat an eyelash and not hesitate. Being me and not giving a damn about the outcome. See, y'all new guys, y'all younger guys that's up under me, that's around my son age, my daughter age, y'all think differently than how we thought in the same age. Way differently than how I thought at the same age. At 18, bro, I was like, bro, it's easy. It's work. And again, I ain't never been the dude that had the six pack. Like I said, I'm 6 feet. That's it. That's it. That's it. When I was 18, I had just got out of high school. Just got out of high school before my 18th birthday. Just graduated at 17. Turned 18 a couple of months later. At 18, I had a couple of girlfriends. Well, I ain't gonna say girlfriend, but I had a couple of chicks. I had a couple of chicks. Two of them were chicks that were dealing with my partners. I ain't never said I was a good guy. I ain't never tell y'all I was a good guy. No. Two of the chicks I was fucking around with were chicks that were going with my partner. And I done said, like, bruh, if you sit up here and tell me ain't nothing going on with you and shout it, ain't shit shaking and ain't serious and shit, if I approach you off your shit, you talking about you just smashing and shit like that. I'm trying to smash too. And I know a lot of niggas be like, that's dirty, man, kid. Why you want to fuck a bitch that your nigga fucking with? I'm a savage. I'm a savage. Cause I done heard on a couple of occasions where people say when another land comes in and conquers your land and deletes the men of that land, what the women supposed to do? Some might go down with the men, but the majority of them might go with the winners. And that how life works. And that how life works. I mean, I went in and you said that it wasn't nothing. Okay, cool. So you shouldn't be mad if I get her. You shouldn't be mad if I get my dick wet. If you ain't got nothing serious going on with her, why is you angry? Why do you think I did you dirty? You said it wasn't serious. Why would you say I'm doing you dirty if it ain't serious? You could have went and got your own. I know I could have went and got my own. I know I could have. I had my own. Yours were going too. And it ain't because I had a lot of money. It ain't because I was sexy Dixie. No. I gave her something that you couldn't give her. I gave her value. And all I was able to talk shit. All I was able to do was talk shit and stand on the shit I was saying. They found ways to get over with me after I talked my shit up under your nose. You just found out a little bit later. I can go talk to you and tell you everything. I can tell you her name, full name, address, phone number, social security number, birthday, mama birthday, dad. I can tell you everything. And you look at them like, wow. Because I told you I was going to do it. And I ain't never was a six-figure dude. This is 18. 18. I'm a savage. I'm retired now, but I'm a savage. I'm a monster. I know what I am. I'm gonna help y'all get through this. But somewhere deep down inside of you is a savage. When it comes down to these women, it's just that you have this block. Something blocking you from being a savage, and more times than not, it's because of money. And you let them tell you ain't got enough. And you know how many times female told me I was being broke. I was being cheap because I wouldn't spend money on them. Like, I don't owe you no money. I ain't gotta buy you shit. I can talk shit all motherfucking day. I ain't got no put no money in your pocket. I don't fuck with you like that. If I spend some money on you or spend some time with you, cool, whatever. I don't owe you shit. If I go out of my way and buy you something to eat, that's just me buying you something to eat. Ain't nothing behind that. It's like I fuck with you on this time. And you might have a pocket full of money, shout it. I just went and bought you something to eat. I don't give a fuck. But then you think the bank open because I bought you something to eat and had the bank open. And then when I tell you it ain't that type of party, oh, you broke. No, I'm not. I just don't spend money like that on you. I fuck with you one time. This ain't no recurring fee. This ain't no recurring fee. You ain't finna come ask me for no money every day. Cause I bought you something one time. No, that's not how that work. And the thing about it is, I probably bought you something and didn't even want your phone number. Wasn't even thinking about smashing. I just was being nice at that one particular time. And now you want to try to take advantage of the guy being nice. And then when I show you the real the other side, then it's like, oh, you broke. No, I'm not. I'm not broke. I just don't waste money on shit I don't want. I don't want you. I don't care how look good you look. I don't care how thick you is. If I don't want you, I don't want you. So therefore, if I don't want you, I don't spend my money on you. I don't spend my time with you. You can say what you want to say to make yourself feel good, shout it, but the truth of the matter is you're trying to get something out of my pocket that I don't want to give you. And I don't have to give you. And because I wouldn't give it to you, now you want to try to go around and say, oh, big dog broke. No, he ain't. No, he not. He just don't fuck with you. That's where y'all need to be at, gentlemen. Quit letting these females tell you you're broke. But again, in order for you to get these women in 2026 to quit looking at you as a broke boy, you're gonna have to do some shit. And like I said, just hold on. We're going home. We're gonna get there. Just hold up. Anyway, yeah, it's thundering and lightning in my part. So yeah. So anyway, see attention is currency. We talk about this. I tell y'all this. Attention is a resource. Money, energy, attention, time, discipline, them resources. That's in your capital. That's who you is as a man. That's who we are as people. I'm talking to me. Attention is currency. You feel what I'm saying? And the women in the market, give attention to men that say they valuable. Attention is a resource. Attention is currency. And women give attention to men that they deem valuable. That they deem valuable. And when you broke or you got a broke mindset, You're an average earner. When you're an average earner, women assume you ain't got no discipline. When you're an average earner, when you have a broke mindset, when you have a scarcity mindset, women assume you ain't got no discipline. Women assume you ain't got no leverage, you ain't got no power. Women assume you got no results. It's an assumption. It's not facts. It's an assumption because you're the average earner dude. They assume you ain't got no discipline, you ain't got no power, you ain't got no results. The average earner dude, they assume you ain't got no discipline, no power, no results. And fair or not, fair or not, true be told, perception drives reality. It's fair or not. However you want to do it. It ain't fair that you assume that I ain't got shit because I'm an average earner dude. Fair or not. And the perception drives the reality. You hear this a lot. Perception equals reality. What they think you are can be pushed into a narrative, a talking point. Average earning dudes ain't got shit. And that's the reality that y'all face right now. Even though you and I both know that's not reality. But if you get enough people saying this shit, you know, if you get enough people believing in this shit and you keep saying this shit over and over again, then apparently it'll become reality. I hate to tell y'all that, but it's true. But it's true. And see, no one gives a damn about how hard you work. Nobody care how hard you tried. Nobody give a damn about the 40 plus hours you work. Nobody, no, they don't care. They don't care if you tired. They ain't gonna ask, do you need a back massage or a foot rub? Some head straight at the door as soon as you walk in the door. No, 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 no. They don't care about that shit. Mm-mm. They respond to what you can show. They don't care how tired you is. They care about what you can show. And a lot of y'all that's listening to this right now, y'all like the stream. A lot of y'all right now would think it's just materialistic. A lot of y'all think right now, just off that statement I made about what you can show, the first thing going in your head is visuals, optics, materialism, the car, the clothes, the watches, the house, the cologne, the shoes. That's the first thing that pop in your head about what you can show. But I'm trying to tell y'all, that's only part of it. Just like I told y'all in the lab prior to this one. Chemistry and you know, we share interests and all that type of shit right there. That's just a part of attraction. That's a part of it. So again, they value what you could show. First thing you think is about the materialistic shit. But just hold on. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna slow roll. We're gonna take you there. I ain't gonna be up here all day, but I'm gonna take my time with you. So you're thinking materialism. All right, bet, cool. All right, bet, cool. See, money Ain't just about how much you can spend. It's a signal. Money ain't about how much shit you can buy. It's a signal. And what it tells women is this right here. You're competent. Mm. You have access. You have status. You have decision making abilities. That is what's underlining. That's the underline of money. So when y'all sit there and say, I gotta stay on my purpose, I gotta get on my grind and shit like that to get this money, I agree. I agree. And women that see dudes that get money also understand what it takes to get money. But it's a signal. Money is a signal of underlying shit. Status and access. You able to make the right play at the right time. That is what it signals, that you was able to come up and get your bread. And see, that's why women listen differently to a dude that's successful. That's why women listen differently to a dude that got bread. Even if they saying the same thing the broke nigga saying. Women, I can even say dudes on this one because, and I can use my wife as an example of this because I have said this on numerous occasions. My wife will listen to something I say and play it off. Trust me, I'm talking from experience too. My wife will listen to something I say and play it off like I ain't never said. And then if she hear D.L. Hughley or Steve Harvey or Ricky Smiley or one of them motherfuckers say the same thing I just said days prior, 3-4 days before they said it, she would come back to me and say, well, Ricky said this. And I would look at her and say, baby, I just said that shit 3-4 days ago. I just said that shit 3-4 days ago. And you gonna tell me exactly what I just said because it came out of a nigga that's on radio that you know, that's a celebrity. You're gonna tell me what he said and I said the exact same shit before he said it. Interesting. So, gentlemen, I just don't talk shit to make you feel some type of way. I talk this shit because I actually go through this shit too. I actually go through this shit too. I'm not excluded from the bullshit. I'm in the bullshit. It's just that I know how to maneuver. I know how to maneuver in the bullshit. I'm in the bullshit with y'all. Just because I've been in a 20-year marriage don't mean I'm above the bullshit. It don't mean I got lucky. It's just that I know how to maneuver in the bullshit. It's just that I know how to get what I want in the bullshit. That's what I try to tell y'all individuals. That's what I try to tell y'all guys is that, bro, you can't escape the bullshit. The only way you can escape the bullshit is if you don't participate. And if you don't participate, you can't complain. That is what I say. You can't escape it. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you say women are the problem, whatever the case may be, bro, you can't escape it unless you don't play. And some of y'all like, I'd rather sit on the sidelines than to participate and play in the bullshit. And if that's your choice, that's your choice. If that's what you want to do it. I ain't mad at you. But I'm also gonna tell you if that's the play you're gonna do, you're gonna battle, you're gonna fall back. You ain't gonna play. In this game called relationship, in this game of love, dating, fucking, whatever the hell you want to call this shit. If you're not gonna participate, fine, cool. Just don't complain about you not participating. Don't complain about the parties that's participating. Don't complain about your ops in the games your ops do. You can't complain. You're not playing. You're on the sideline watching. You can't complain. You choose not to indulge. That's your choice. But you can't sit there and say, I'm not playing for whatever reason and talk about why you're not playing. Like, don't nobody give a damn. So again, I'm not better. I'm not better. I'm in the bullshit with you fellas. It's just that I know how to get what I want in this bullshit called love, called relationships, called marriage, called dating, called fucking. You want to say this a gender war? Fine, it's a gender war. I know how to win in this war. And one thing I could tell you, man, is that yes, you're gonna take some cuts and scratches. You're gonna take some arrows and bullets. They're part of it. That's part of being on this battlefield. And I say this a lot of times, it's like, bruh, man, you could be in the foxhole together. We gotta go forward. What we gonna do? Cause we ain't gonna sit in this motherfucking foxhole forever. We gonna have to get out and go forward. Now, if you want to sit here and complain about the tanks and the troops on the ground and the plane flying overhead, dropping, doing this and that and the third, bruh, fine, complain. I'm not gonna sit here with you and they just start getting on my ass. I'm just gonna sit here and not do nothing and let them get on my ass. No, no. I'ma strap up, put on my hard hat, and I'ma go out there on that field. And I'ma get the fuck what I want while getting hit, while getting knocked down, while getting ran over. I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna keep going forward and I'm gonna get what the hell I want. I have no time to complain. And I'm sitting in this shit with you. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, gentlemen? What we gonna do? That's all I'm asking. Because what it boils down to, the broke dude and the rich dude can say the same thing. Can say the same exact thing. The only thing is the one that got the money gets rewarded. The one that got the money, they listen to him. But we working on this. Now, let's talk about visibility versus skill. Now, gentlemen, gentlemen, you don't get a bag just by being the best. You don't get what you want out of life by just being the best. Nope. You get what you want by being visible, by being visible and credible. You just don't get what you want out of life by being the best. It's also you got to be visible and credible. Visibility and credibility. Cause see, what I realized, there's a lot of y'all so-called experts in this gender war that know about women that ain't got no women. And you can tell me what you want to tell me on why you got no women. But again, it's like how you know so much about them and you ain't got one. That's just like when y'all sit there and talking about the single friend that's keeping your woman single, that's keeping women single. How you got so much information about me and then you ain't got a man? That's the same thing y'all doing. It's like y'all got so much information about women, but you ain't getting not even getting no pussy. Let alone a relationship, you ain't even smashing. And you sit up on these panels day in, day out as experts with women, but you ain't got a woman. And again, you can tell me what you want to tell me about why you ain't got a woman, but you're also telling dudes that might want a woman that they ain't gonna get a woman because you ain't got one. But the reason you ain't got one is your own particular reasons. So you got a lot of experts in these spaces on these YouTube streets. Y'all got a lot of experts that know what they talking about, but ain't got not a result. And then you got guys like me that's average, regular, available, Joe Schmo. You got guys like me that run laps around these niggas. Think about that. You got dudes that sit up here all day and know all the ins and outs of women. What they can speak womanese and feminese and all that. They got all the languages down packed. They know all the moves that women do. They got the playbook. They know the plays from back and forth, back and forth. Y'all know every play that women do, and yet and still you ain't got a woman. Yet and still you don't have a woman. And a guy like me that's just a regular dude run laps around y'all. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you broke experts understand skill. I understand positions. You experts understand skills. You understand what women can do. You understand their capabilities. Me, I understand positioning. The difference. It's a difference. Mm. And if women don't see you as valuable, um, you're going to be invisible. Okay. No matter how talented you are. No matter how talented you are. So again, you don't have what it takes. You know more than I do. Y'all been doing this shit way longer than I have. Y'all got all the information. Y'all are fucking experts and have no results. And a guy like me that been doing content for 3 years, the regular guy, and I had several content creators that know about me say he's a regular guy. He's a regular guy. He don't go around here talking about how much money he got and did that and the third. He's a regular dude. that run laps around your experts. Because I know how to position myself to run laps around you experts. That's how I know how to position myself around your ops and able to get what I want out of them. It's a difference. They can look at the women can look at me, and just for the simple fact I do have a skill set, I'm good with my talking to women. I'm good at talking shit. Very good. Very good. And I know how to position that shit. Cause a lot of times when I talk to women, a lot of times when I talk to men, they can't never say I'm wrong. And I talk a lot of shit. I talk about my past. I talk about how evil I done been, how petty I done been. I'm a degenerate, a retired pookie. And yet the women can't say I'm wrong. They actually like having a conversation with me. And I tell them I ain't shit. How is that? You'll sit there and say, "Oh, they like the Pookies in the Ray Rays. Oh, they like that. They like that." Okay, how's it working for you that you know everything they do and yet you ain't get a result, and they know everything I do and they like me, and you might be a better guy. You might be a good guy. You actually work hard. You break your back, and me, I talk shit, and yet and still, somehow, some way, they like me more than they like you. And you do more than I do. And you have none of the results I have. That's because you got a broke man mindset. You play from a scarcity mindset. You scared. You're going through something that I don't go through. I done already went through what you went through when I was a teenager. I'm down to 50 now. Like I said, I sit back with my feet up with a blunt in my mouth, can tell you niggas what the fuck I see. And I can tell you motherfuckers how to get out this shit. But y'all don't want to listen because guess what? I ain't got no penthouse. I ain't got 5 6 cars in my garage, or 5 6 4s in my garage. I ain't got no Petite or no Richie Mill or no Audemars. I ain't got nothing on my wrist. I ain't got the I don't go to the store and buy Jordans every week. I ain't got no $1,000 jeans on my ass and shit like that. Nope. I'm a regular dude that stay in the hood in one of the worst cities, if not the worst city in the United States, and I don't know shit. I got you. I'ma let you think what the hell you want to think because of perception, because of optics. I'm gonna let you think what you want to think, but I got the results. I got the results being the average earner, being the quote unquote broke boy, being the degenerate. I got the results y'all want. Shall I continue? Let me continue. See, this is a game of power. Game of power. See, the dating market, it ain't fair. It's not fair. The market ain't fair. It's not emotional either, though. Mm-mm. This is power. It's not fair. It's not emotional. It's about power. And see, money amplifies your voice. Money amplifies your reach. Money amplifies your influence. And once you have money, opportunities come to you instead of you chasing them. Opportunities that are coming to you instead of you chasing opportunities. So again, I was blessed to give opportunities given to me before I got money. Now, like I said, go back to my last slide before this one. I was able to get women before I made $1. I was able to get a girlfriend at the age of 14. I had got pussy at 12. And between the ages of 14 and 20, I was given opportunity. I had what? 14, 15, 16, 18. I had 4 girlfriends between the age of 14 and 20. 4. 4 opportunities given to me. Just girlfriends. I had other opportunities given to me that wasn't even girlfriends. Just because of who I was associated with. Just because they heard me talking shit or see me pop a nigga in the mouth. Turned them on a little bit. Let me go and get a little pussy. Cause I cussed a nigga out. Give me a little ass cause I bust a nigga lip. And I also created opportunity because I had little dollars in my pocket. I went to the strip club that was right around the corner where I went worked, stayed at, and was able to sneak in. Well, not even sneak in. I just let me in for a very long time. Between the ages of 14 with 12 and 20, I was getting pussy, getting girlfriend, getting random females, and paying strippers. I've been dealing with women for a very long time. Very long time. And this was when I was just a teenager till 20. I got with my wife when I was 24, a couple of months before my 25th birthday. So it was a time frame between 20 and 24 that my money started getting a little bit better. Still talking shit. Still able to deal with women. It's just I was getting a little bit of money. And it was I was a janitor that hustled and rapped. Multiple streams of income. I work, I hustled, I rapped. Multiple streams of income. I didn't say I made $1 million doing none of the three. I didn't make $1 million doing none of it. I just made a couple of dollars doing all three. What? Who the fuck it is? I don't know nothing about that. Just you text me a text in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish like that. But yeah. Hmm. So that's why being broke isn't just a financial problem. It's a visibility problem. Being broke ain't just about your money, it's about your visibility. Being in a broke mindset, being in a scarcity mindset, that's the problem. Your mindset. Again, broke is a mindset, not a reality. In possession, but possession leads to reality. So if they tell you that your 5 figures is broke, you're gonna believe you're broke. You're gonna believe you're broke. And if you're believing you're broke because of your money, then you also gonna believe that they don't see you because you ain't got the money that they tell you to get. And I'm sitting there telling you they're liars. Cause again, you got motherfuckers that know everything that don't make $1. You got niggas like me, regular schmegglers, that get what the fuck you want. Not what they tell me to buy. Not the brands they tell me to wear and not the places they tell me to go and all that type of shit. Is that I do what I want to do, not what somebody tells me to do, not what an influencer tells me to do, not what a content creator tells me to do. I do what I want to do. I act how I want to act. I move how I want to move. And I get the results I want. I don't need a motherfucker to tell me who I am based off a dollar amount, based off a height, based off a dick size, based off a city I stay in. I am who I am. And I advise you guys to be you. Fuck them. Fuck them. Because they ain't doing nothing but going to milk you dry, and tell you that it's rain when it's really piss. See, that's one thing about watching the boys. And I was watching the boys, and I just like the superhero, they saved the day, but behind the image, behind the social media and the likes and all that type of shit right there, these some motherfucking degenerates. They degenerates. They assholes. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care. They do what I do because of they do what they do because of an image that they have to maintain. They don't care about saving the day. They do it so people are like them. They do it so they can get some money. They don't give a fuck about you. And it's the same thing I see every day. It's these motherfuckers don't care about you, bro. They care about the image they try to maintain. They care about the money you gonna get up for telling you what you want to hear. But deep down inside, they don't give a fuck about you. At least I care. I care. I just ain't gonna kiss your ass. I'm rough. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I give a fuck about y'all. I just ain't got time to baby you. I ain't got time to tell you that women are terrible. No, I know they terrible. Now what? I ain't got time to tell you women have pergaments. I know they is. Now what? What you gonna do? You gonna sit there and be scared of 'em? You sitting there waiting for the perfect time? You want them to stop acting the way they act so you can get your way? Good luck. You ain't gonna play? All right, don't play. This is why I ain't playing. I don't give a fuck about why you not playing. You ain't playing. Don't care. Watch. Don't care. They don't care you not playing. I work hard. They don't care. I'm a good guy. They don't care. I never been in trouble. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. I'm just being honest. Do you? Do you and get who wants you? Bro, you can have 5 figures and still get some quality women. They around there and they in your face. But you been told you got to have a certain dollar amount to get them. Nah, they in your face right now and they like you. You just been brainwashed to think you couldn't get them because you ain't driving no Phantom. That's it. You can't get them because you ain't got 50,000 on your wrist. That's it. You can't get them because you ain't got no big ass house. That's what they told you. Truth of the matter is, you can get them. You can get good quality women right now if you want them. If you want them. And I'm gonna tell you how to stop being invisible to them. Number one, build proof, not opinions. See, that's all this shit is. It's like I have proof, I have results. 20 plus years, 2 kids, 2 grandkids. I got the results y'all say that we ain't getting no more. I built it through the ups and downs, the bumps, the bruises. I got the results. I got the proof. This is my life. This is my reality. These are facts. I got it. I got it without being a 666 nigga. I got them. Don't you want them? Go get it. Quit listening to motherfuckers that ain't got it. That trying to tell you how to get it. They ain't got it. If they got it, what the proof? Where's the proof? Because the minute you pull their car, they got a million and one excuses why they ain't got the proof. I got the proof while being a degenerate. I got the proof. I got the results, y'all. Good niggas, hardworking niggas wanting while being a pookie. And you can say what you want to say about me. You can say what you want to say about my wife. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I got results. She got results. It is what it is. Don't you want results? Oh, my bad. You don't want the results that I got because you don't want to go through the shit I went through to get them. No, they got to be picture perfect, pristine, no flaws. The first time something go wrong, you just gonna leave the chick and start over with another one that you don't know nothing about. I got you. I got you. Got you. Number two, borrow credibility. Who you know, who you associated with, your network. So again, like I said, as a youngin, as a teenager, I was given opportunities because of who I was rolling with. I was given opportunities from niggas I was rolling with that was no older than me. And all because of what they were doing at the school with these little girls that stayed in the neighborhood with me. They stayed in the neighborhood with me. I didn't go to school with them. My niggas did. And when they got home, and when I touched down from my grandmama house every night, if I was able to go outside and catch someone, I got opportunities handed to me because my nigga go to school with you. And I'm sure one of them told you about me and how I get down in the neighborhood. You know me. You know me. This is my nigga. My nigga gonna tell you what Big Dog about. And then when you see me again, you gonna speak to me. I have to thank some of my partners for throwing me bones at times with females that wasn't gonna holler at me unless my nigga said put a good word in for me. So yeah, my credibility stood. My credibility was good because of my niggas. My credibility was good at jobs. My credibility was good on the local chitlin circuit in Memphis as a rapper. My credibility was good as a hustler because of who I was hanging with, who I was rapping with, who I was slanging with. Them niggas vouch for me. He a good dude. He straight. He alright. You can fuck with him. I'm just trying to tell y'all what I know, bruh. Mm. Package yourself better. Package yourself better. You feel what I'm saying? Presentation matters. Presentation changes perception a whole lot. And again, depending on where I'm at. I might have a t-shirt, jeans, and Jordans on. Somewhere I might have on a polo shirt looking crisp and dapper. I ain't put on a suit and I don't know when, but I know if I put a suit on, I know how I look in a suit. Matter of fact, one of my little cousins' wedding is in August. You know what I'm saying? Me and wife are going to her wedding. Me and wife are going to her wedding. And this the funny thing about it. She got 4 kids. All about the same dude, but she not marrying the baby daddy. Interesting. She got 4 kids by the same guy, but she not marrying the baby daddy. She marrying another guy she work with. She's marrying a whole nother guy that ain't even the father of her kids. Mm. So I might put a suit on for that occasion. Just to put a suit on for that occasion. But I don't wear suits. No. So how I'm packaged, how I present myself to the world, how I present myself to women, eh. Some on like the t-shirt pimp. Some on like the polo shirt. Depends on where I'm at. I'm both situations. I'm presenting them the same nigga. It's the same nigga. It's the same nigga. Cause if you see me in a t-shirt and jeans, you think that's all I wear, a t-shirt and jeans. Then I put on some clothing. You're like, damn, I didn't know you could put on clothes. Yeah, I got a couple of pieces in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple pieces stashed away and shit like that. Just so I can look good in certain situations. But then if you see me wearing polo shirts all the time, the look, the buttons up and shit like that, and as soon as I put on a t-shirt and shit like that, you're like, damn, you do that too? Yeah. Yeah. I prefer to be in a t-shirt and jeans. But present yourself a certain type of way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get your skill set together. Get your skill set together. Now this got something to do with money. That ain't got something to do with how you deal with women. Again, when it comes down to money, get skills that make money. I hear it all day, every day. So many folks losing jobs. I see folks on social media complaining about the job market. They can't get, and then it's like you ain't got no skills. You ain't got no skills. You know what you know, and then once they go to shit, once they move out your city, once they bankrupt and close, shut the doors and all that type of shit, and you lose your job, I feel sorry for you, but what you gonna do now? I feel sorry for you. I do. I do. You ain't got no other skills to make no money. Now, mind you, everybody can't go to OnlyFans or stand on the corner and sell and sell drugs. We all can't do the same shit now. So what else you got? What other skills? What other skills that you got that can make money outside of busting your ass in the warehouse all day? Besides flipping burgers all day, what else you got? So get your money and get your income producing skills. Now, when it comes down to dealing with women, like what skills do you have? Y'all don't even know how to talk to them. Shoot your shot. Get better. Shoot your shot. Take the rejection. Go on to the next one. That's how you get better with women. Shoot your shot. See what happens. See what happens. Control the perception. Control the perception before reality catches up to you. You feel what I'm saying? Hmm. Look, look like you that nigga before you become that nigga. What they say, fake it till you make it. I ain't gonna say fake it till you make it, but just do do you before you even get there. I said this a numerous times. It's like I was doing this type of shit before I got to where I'm at. It's just that I realized I fully embraced who I was in 2012. But I've been doing this shit since 91. I fully arrived in 2012. And I've been doing this shit since 91. Think about that. Be who you want to be before you get there. You'll be all right. So, excuse me. I said all that to say this right here. You don't need 6 figures. You don't need $1 million. You don't need all that. You don't need all the optics, the materialism to stop being invisible, to stop being unnoticed, overlooked. You don't need all that to do that. You just need the right signals. That's it. You just need the right signals. See, the dating market don't reward effort. The women ain't gonna reward your hard work. The women ain't gonna reward you being a good guy, staying out of trouble. They don't give a damn about this shit right there. They reward perceived value. They reward what they think is valuable. So, the question I want to ask y'all, guys, before we shut this down is this right here. Are you actually broke? Or are you just invisible? Are you actually broke? Or are you just invisible? So, with that being said, I'm finna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. And I will get up with y'all good people at another time. I'll holler at you.
Remember when the goal was to be seen, now the goal's to be straight. Different math when the kids need structure and your name got weight. I don't chase the room no more, I measure exits. Who panics when I leave? Who adjusts their sentence? Used to think loud men alive more. I know calm means clear if you still explain your value. You late in your career, I watch money fix problems and multiply flaws. Watch ego kill deals before lawyers got involved. I don't blame age, I credit reps. You sharpen the blade, I don't need pressure to move me. I move because I'm aligned. Every loss, y'all placement, every win exposed intent. Some folks still celebrating checks, I'm already in environments. I stopped arguing timelines, started reading behavior. If they comfortable disrespecting you, that's on your position and play. I don't need revenge, I need distance. Let life handle the rest. Silence louder than threats when your presence was the test. I built slow so it lasts. Skip hype so it's mine. Legacy ain't built in moments, it's built in the margins of time. So when the music fade out and it's just you in the mirror, ask if your life reflects discipline or just the ambition without structure. I'm done talking. Let the results finish the sentence.